Hi guys, this is my first video with my new webcam and I'm going to go through some books that I'm reading at the moment. I'm sorry about the light, I don't know, I'm still adjusting to the camera, I don't really know how it's working. And also, my table that I'm using at the moment is broke, so if the laptop suddenly crashes to the side, it's because the table has completely demolished and fallen over. But anyway, so this is what I'm reading. This one is Terry Pratchett's Nation, and basically I'm only I think I'm on the second chapter, but these chapters go on forever. I know, because you do that thing when you have something to do and you're like, oh well, I'll just get to the next chapter. Well, I still haven't reached it, so I just have to keep stopping. But yeah, I'm on chapter 2 or 3, and it's going well, especially the prologue. I would suggest, if you kind of want to get the feel of the book, is the very beginning bit, how Imo made the world in a time when things were otherwise and the moon was different. I mean, that was it's really funny. It's a really good take on how God made the world, and I definitely recommend just reading that part first. And if you like that, you'll probably like the rest of the book. It's not all that funny as the beginning, but it does have that kind of similar feel to it. And there's some maps and stuff too, so you can check things like that out. I'm not really a big one for maps in books because they tend to get quite confusing. But I mean, I haven't even had an opportunity really to look back over them. There's not really been a need while I've been reading it, but I guess it's nice there if you work visually that you can have a look at them, and if anything it probably informs your reading of the book before you've even started, so it does give you that. But it's a really good book. If I didn't say it, it's by Terry Pratchett, and I've never actually read a Pratchett book before, which is surprising because studying English Lit and he is a really good writer. But hey, I have a text. Anyway, I'll get back to that in a bit. So yeah, that's what I'm reading. I'm also reading, let me just get it. I'm totally prepared, I planned for this. I'm also reading Miley Cyrus's autobiography. Buy one get one half price, there's a sticker. Not my book, but yeah, my friend sent it to me, and I'm reading it because it kind of supports what I'm writing at the moment, because I'm writing a book about a child star's daughter, and it's her autobiography, so obviously you're going to have to read a real one, and there's not much other popular child star books other than Miley Cyrus's, so I don't have it here, but down there is Shirley Temple's and Drew Barrymore's autobiographies as well. I'm halfway through Shirley's, I've been reading that for a while, but I haven't read that much of Drew's because it's a bit too close to my book, because mine's a lot about the girl doing drugs, and I didn't want to be too informed about it, I want to sort of write my views on it first and then read what else happened. I also recently just finished Holes by Sachar, can't really see it again. But that was really good. I know that a lot of people have to read it on the GCSE or A-level syllabus, and from what I've heard, it's a good book to read. It definitely has a lot of issues that could be talked about, and generally it's just a really well written book. With Nation, when after the prologue bit, it's taken me a while to get grips with the characters. Sometimes he explains things, I'm like, whoa, what is going on? I think it's a book that you just have to continue reading, and then eventually it kind of makes sense. Whereas with this one, I mean, there's just no questions about what's going on. You know exactly where they are and what they're doing, and it's a really good plot and amazing characters, so I would definitely recommend this one. I don't have a rating system at the moment. It's my first video, obviously, but if I did and it was out of 5, this would definitely be a 4.5, actually. There's a few things. I could review this another time, though. I'm not going to go through it that much because I don't want to ruin it for people. What I'm also reading is Marian Key's Rachel's Holiday that I got for World Book Night, which is where you get some free books for no reason other than to pass them on to other people. And as you can see, I'm kind of almost at the halfway mark. And at the start, I thought it was really, really well written, and it's very funny. The central character, she's obviously got a lot of character about her. I mean, she is her own person, and it's all about Rachel thinks she doesn't think she's a drug addict, but everyone around her does. She gets sent to an institution called the Cloisters, which she hears that pop stars go to get over their addictions, and she thinks it's just going to be fun and lots of massages, etc. And when she gets there, it's not like that, but she's still kind of in denial that she needs to be there. And you know, it's really good, but I'm on chapter 32, and I'm getting a bit, just come on, just face up to the facts, you're an addict, or just come to those realization points now. I think it's kind of dragging on, but you know, I am going to finish it, and hopefully like the ending will be really good. I imagine it'll be really satisfactory. So that's what I'm reading, all of those. Yeah, I can't read just one book at once, if you couldn't tell. I get bored, I have a small attention span. The other book, I actually just got this today. I won a competition with Walker Books, and it's Blood on My Hands by Todd Strasser. I watched the reason I won it is because you had to watch the book trailer and then give your views on it, and I actually loved the book trailer. You should definitely watch it. Just search on YouTube Blood on My Hands and it should come up. It says guilty until proven innocent. I haven't started reading it yet, as I only got it today, but basically the blurb: if Callie Carson is found kneeling by the dead body of Catherine Remington Day with a bloody knife in her hand, she must be the murderer, mustn't she? So I'm assuming it's going to be about that. Like I say, I haven't started reading it at all, but the trailer was really good. The blurb and the whole marketing campaign around it is really good, and even the title, Blood on My Hands, and just the whole tone of the cover and the way it's a bit embossed on the writing, I think it's really good, and I'm really excited to read it. I hope the book holds up to, you know, how it's been marketed, really, because it's really good. My only thing which I'm kind of excited about is the fact that it's written by a guy, I'm assuming, with the name Todd Strasser, and it's all about some girls in the in crowd, which is a popular theme, obviously, Gossip Girl. Then you've got a book series, I think it's called The Private Series or something. It's about a private school. I read the first one on that, and it was good in a way. I'll try and remember find out the name of the book if people want to know, but this girl, you know, goes to a private school. She's one of the poor people there, gets in with the in crowd, and has not, you know, it's not such a great time. But I thought the book could have been so much more. Like, they could have done a lot. You know, it didn't get me wanting to read the rest of the series, and I'm not going to. So I really hope this one holds up to it. And the fact it's been written by a guy, I know there's a lot of controversy sometimes about when guys write about girls, or vice versa when girls write about guys. Not so much when it came to Harry Potter, but well, sometimes actually. I know when, obviously, Rowling wrote from a boy's perspective, but it's mainly when it's like first-person narratives. When people write about the opposite sex, people think that they can never fully understand what it's like to be in that gender. I don't agree, because I think it's creative writing, and that's the whole point. You should be able to put yourself out there and as far removed from you as possible. But I know some people find that difficult, and I'm excited to see when this is such a gendered book, you know, about a girl in the in crowd, and you know, is a really popular thing to write about. It should be interesting to see a guy's take on it. And I do apologise if Todd Strasser does turn out to be a girl, but it's a guy's name, so you confused us, not the, you know, it's not my fault. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm reading now. Again, I'm sorry for the lighting. It does seem to go better when I hold the book there, so I don't know why. Maybe you guys can explain. I had a webcam, it didn't used to do this. I don't know why the new webcam's doing it, but I don't care because it was free, so, and I wouldn't be able to do this otherwise if it wasn't for it, so I'm glad for something. Yeah, so that's what I'm reading. Look out for my next video, which is going to be a book review. I might do it on Holes, I might do it on the Hunger Games, even though it's kind of a bit far removed from my memory now because it's been a while since I read it, but I did really like it, so I would kind of like to share that. But yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.